Centralina Realty to work for you. Go to centralinarealty.com and let's get started.
What if we've got it backwards? Don't send your ADHD child back to more frustration. Get your free copy of the book Extinguishing Einstein, which reveals why traditional methods fail and what actually works. Scan the code on our ad in Lake Norman Woman Magazine's August issue and reclaim your child's brain today.
Oh, shoot. Love you guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, LKN. 7:06. Happy Thursday to you. You're going to need the extra cup today. It's going to be a long one. Why? You're going to be up a little bit later than expected tonight. 7 to 9 p.m.
That's right. That's
WSIC
tonight.
will be broadcasting and video live streaming from Davidson Town Hall. The public forums with the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce. We're very excited. Thanks to Bill Russell and the entire chamber, the board, the committees, everybody for allowing us to be a part of it. Yeah. We're excited about it. And I'll be moderating the event tonight. So sorry in advance as well.
No, it's going to be great. You did a great job 2 years ago doing these. We did one last year too.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, you do
stuff
a great
kind of
job
happens every year, right? It's wild. You get to another point in the year.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it'll be a great event tonight. And if you're not in the town of Davidson, but you are interested in school board, that's a great opportunity to come there too. If you're not able to come tonight, there's also 2 more events coming up over the next couple of weeks. So Town of Cornelius on Tuesday next week, is that right?
Yes,
and
on the
then
30th.
Town of Huntersville the following
Thursday. On the 9th of October.
Yeah.
So wild 3 public forums coming up. Your opportunity, if you're in any of those North Mecca municipalities, if CMS District 1 is important to you at all, you are welcome to come and ask questions. Or if you can't be there, that is the reason why we also broadcast and we video live stream. Right. We want to allow you to participate in your way that meets you where you're at.
That's exactly
We're grateful for you. We make it easy for you, too, each and every week to get all 35 hours of content we do here at WSIC via the WSIC News app. It's available on iOS and Google Play. You can go on there. You can listen to us live anytime. You can watch back any episode of any of our programs, our local programs, and we have quite a few of them. It was cool, too, coming in this morning, being able to listen to Joshua Doby, Certified Financial Planner, North Main Financial. Wasn't able to catch all of his show last week, so was able to listen to that this morning. He's every Thursday, 4 to 5 p.m., so we're excited for today. Get a little insight knowledge later on in the afternoon with the markets, everything going on. That's kind of crazy. Like, for example, Utz.
Utz.
Do you like that chip brand when you go to the store?
I've seen it at the store. I don't think I've ever actually purchased it at the store.
So Utz has some of those deep track flavors, I feel like, and one of them I really liked. It was like a hot barbecue. It was I can't remember what it was called. It was like Sweet Heat. I think that's what it's called. Was Utz's Sweet Heat?
Okay,
is what it was. I haven't found it in a while, but I don't know if that's part of removing the artificial flavors from its foods. They've announced that they're going to do that as well. And so maybe the Sweet Heats were just, They
have this hot honey on here. Is that the one that you had?
That's a little maybe
different.
That may have been their updated version. I'm not sure.
I do like hot honey.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. That's sweet and spicy. That's my jam. So they're going to get rid of synthetic dyes by the end of 2027. So get all your dyes in now while you can, kids.
Stock up.
Stock up.
So Utz being another brand here in the move of artificial colors. Is it safe to assume that everything just has artificial colors? We're waiting on people to remove them? Yeah. Is that just an easier way to think about this?
Some of the things that they've mentioned, some of the things you're like, okay, yes, like Nerds clusters, obviously artificial colors.
100% organic.
Right? But then there's some things like the potato chips. Was there an ice cream too? And I was like, what are they coloring? Like what? I don't... Like, it's a potato chip. It's potato color.
But maybe it's like real.
Are they adding more potato color to it? Like more yellow to it? I go back to the same thing with the Wendy's when they had the bacon that tastes more like bacon. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
They sprinkle other bacon on
they
top
put like
of
bacon
the
flavored bacon. I don't like it.
Sus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nah, my bacon. This is... Here's a carrot flavored carrot. It's like, doesn't make sense.
Why are you trying to convince me so
right.
hard?
Why are you telling me that this tastes like a carrot?
Wait a
Because
second.
it is a carrot. It's the same kind of thing. Like, I don't like it. So I'm surprised in some of these things where they're announcing that there's no there's no, or they're going to remove artificial colors or
from
flavors.
the potato chips.
Yeah, I was like, well, it's a potato. It looks like a potato. I don't know.
Because I've air fried potatoes before, like real potatoes.
Right.
I've cut some up.
I've fried potatoes.
I've done that
they look
before.
basically like that. So I don't know what color potatoes are getting to start with it. They're having to color them potato color.
Maybe, but I haven't had, when I make the potatoes myself, last longer than, depending on who throws away what's in the fridge next, 8 days. We'll say 8 days is the maybe something like that.
8 days.
I don't know. I try to push the limits.
The color helps because usually if I'm going to make some at home, it's gone. We don't wait 8 whole days. We wait about 5.
Because third row of Utz's,
right.
Sweet heat.
Right.
How long that been sitting?
Yeah.
There?
So maybe that's what it is. It's just keeping the potato color longer.
And so it's a shelf life conversation.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if it affects the taste. Do you think it'll affect the taste?
They say it doesn't, right?
Okay.
Have you tried? I mean, I guess I can't say that. If you do eat organic stuff, there is a different flavor, right? There is. Okay, no sugar added ketchup.
Well,
That's your
no sugar added ketchup. That's no sugar added. It tastes like.
But the colors
themselves. The color's the same. Oh, it actually is a little darker red with no sugar added. The sugar
makes it glow.
Thins it out. Yeah, makes it a little more red, bright red instead of dark red. Because if you get the no sugar added, it's like dark. It's like blood red. You're like, oh, I don't like this. I'd rather have no ketchup than sugar-free ketchup. Worked a job a while ago where they wanted you to be super healthy. Like that was a big emphasis on it. And so yes, every how you work in an office and sometimes they'll have like condiments and coffees and things like that you can choose from.
I'm familiar with the sauce
just like here, just like our sauce packet here. Well, everything there was organic, sugar-free. We had to have like dairy-free milk for the coffee. It was
the variety. Wow.
It was real rough when I would walk in with my, large Dunkin' and side of Munchkins. I just got all the looks. I was like, don't look, I'm just here to do my job.
There's a breakfast I sometimes dream about, and it gets kind of weird, but it is what it is. Greystone Lodge, GRAY, GreystoneLodge.com. Beautiful boutique hotel located in Boone, North Carolina.
We'll have all the good foods.
We'll be hanging out with Selena and also Avery County as well. A little neighborly love going on up there in Western North Carolina. A big week this week.
It is a big week, yeah.
The anniversary of Hurricane Helene. We looked up yesterday. So the 27th, I think, is the official date.
Saturday.
That is documented as. And so that will also be this Saturday. So this Saturday. So we'll remember some of that. We'll talk with Selena. Looking forward to it. Western North Carolina's wide open, though.
Yep.
It's beautiful up there, and you should take a trip up there.
I'm heading up there this weekend.
Don't forget your 15% standing discount via the WSIC News app. If you go under local deals in the app, too, you'll see all the businesses that we get to hang out with and have relationships with, and Greystone Lodge being one of those. GRAY, GreystoneLodge.com. Beautiful boutique hotel. That'll be happening at 8:30.
You listen to the morning show, go ahead and treat yourself. A nice getaway. A nice weekend getaway to the Greystone. 15% off.
First full weekend
That's on
of fall.
Us.
Yeah.
We'll cover 15%.
We'll help you out. No artificial flavors added to that one either.
Also, Birkdale Village has another market coming up.
They do.
Very soon. Katie, Shop Local QC, going to be joining us. Katie's been in a few times before. If you haven't been to one of these events at the Plaza at Birkdale, you're missing out. You definitely are going to want to hear that. 7:30 going down. Also, we've got a little action going on this morning, too. High school game of the week.
Oh, boy.
We want to highlight Hopewell High School. Not just because Bill and I both, that's our alma mater. That's not.
Yeah, y'all didn't invite Shelby High School in here.
Did anybody mutton bus to school at Shelby?
No.
Is that a thing? Can you ride a sheep to school?
No, but did have ride anything but a car day. So tractors, buses, horses.
Love it.
Totally an option.
That parking lot that day, I could only imagine. We'll hang out. Hopewell High School being 7:45. You know what's also part of the fall season? It's back again. You may have heard it in the community calendar. Renfest.
Back.
Going to give you the insight on how you can win some free tickets.
And parking.
Fireworks? Yes, please. The real sparks fly when we're back. Stick around. Good Morning LKN returns on WSIC. Local starts here.
We'll expect some considerable cloudiness for our Thursday. High temperatures are warm again, back in the mid and upper 80s, and mostly dry as we go throughout the day. Heading into the evening into our Friday, scattered showers and a thunderstorm possible. Friday afternoon also looks to be drier with high temperatures in the low 80s. Heading into the weekend, Saturday brings some occasional rain. Sunday, maybe not as much. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Ready to take control of your weight with real medical support? At Renew Specialty Group, we offer semaglutide, tirzepatide, and now retatrutide with complimentary consultations, personalized plans, and real results. Visit RenewHealthWellnessNC.com. Your transformation starts here.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville kicks the weekend off early on Thursday, September 25th with the Thirsty Thursdays tournament. Call the 500 Club, 704-872-9990 for more information on entertainment, golf lessons, club memberships, the Victory Lane Sports Bar and Grill, and tea times. Saturday is the Fall Taba Walk in Old Town Cornelius. Town Hall and the Oak Street Mill are your destinations for a community celebration featuring live music, local vendors, craft beers, food trucks, kid zones, street art, a petting zoo, and more. The Fall Taba Walk is from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturday in Old Town Cornelius. NASCAR's National Series return to Charlotte Motor Speedway October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The Craftsman Truck Series race will be Friday, October 3rd. The Xfinity Series holds the Blue Cross NC 250 on Saturday the 4th, while the Cup Series races the Bank of America Roval 400 on Sunday, October 5th. Click on CharlotteMotorSpeedway.com for tickets and information about NASCAR's fall weekend and the World of Outlaws on the dirt track coming in November. Things are getting wild at the Carolina Classic Fair, and we mean every moment. From October 3rd through October 12th at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, you'll find exhilarating rides, irresistible eats, but entertainment that's anything but ordinary. Barn to be Wild means fun for everyone, whether you're chasing thrills, chowing down, or showing off your blue ribbon skills. Steer yourself towards the fun and buy your tickets today at CarolinaClassicFair.com.
The Renaissance Festival is back! Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. A non-stop outdoor family adventure. Huzzah! Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com while supplies last.
Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Back like mosquitoes and flip-flops. This is Good Morning LKN, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 7:18. Happy Thursday to you. Making it toward the weekend. You want to make it there. Hands 10 and 2, please. ICATS.com. Alternative transportation. $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte. Cruising in the HOV lane. With David. Good morning, sir. How are things looking?
Hey, good morning, radio family. Things are looking pretty good this morning, I tell you. Traffic is flowing smoothly. No accidents, no stalled vehicles, no abandoned vehicles I've seen so far this morning. Everything is just going perfect. So my thing is, these drivers out here this morning, when you get home this afternoon or late this evening, go to your refrigerator, put a sticker on your chart. You're doing great out here.
Everybody gets a gold star today, David.
And on Friday, you go to the dollar store and you get something. That's what you do if you get all 5 days of stickers. I use the bribery system often in my house.
You get a prize on Fridays?
Yes, absolutely.
Sounds good. I'll go ahead and reward myself today for doing good all week.
As you should.
There you go.
David, we so appreciate you, sir. Yes, sir.
I just want to throw one thing in right quick. The truckers out here, they get a hard enough job as it is. So, I've been noticing lately as far as them traveling and trying to shift lanes and so forth. Let's extend them that courtesy. They're doing a great job for us here in our country. Let's help them out a little bit. Let them get in front of us or, just be their eyes behind them for them.
And there's a lot of them out here, David. Right? There's a lot of trucks out here these days on our streets, and so just being
I really
cautious.
Appreciate them. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Flying through our ears. David, we so appreciate you. Looking forward to 8:15, sir.
All right, y'all take care. Get your stickers ready.
That's
all
right.
We got them ready.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. God bless.
You as well. ICATS.com. $1 from your front door each day to run errands around Iredell County. $1 on Tuesdays. You can go to the VA in Salisbury. Today's Thursday. You can go to Winston-Salem if you wanted to for only $1 from your front door in Iredell County. Tomorrow, Friday, you can go to Hickory. Same thing, only $1. You've just got to schedule it. ICATS.com.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird is a winner.
It's time for the word of the day. What's the word?
Word of the day.
Today's word of the day is nonpareil.
Nonpareil.
Nonpareil on this Thursday.
It sounds like what is it? It's an adjective?
Nonpareil.
You make it sound like you do not want
Don't want to be Perel.
Nonpareil. I would say it's not positive or negative. It really depends. It's adjective, so it's describing something. It's unique. Yes, nonpareil on this Thursday.
Got on my Panthers gear today.
Yes, for those of us following along, N-O-N, that's the non part, N-O-N-P-A-R-E-I-L, nonpareil.
But they name sprinkles at the store sometimes.
Now that is Mamie's onto something there. We're going to deal with the adjective. Okay. That would be more of a noun.
That's the noun version?
That would be the noun. Nonpareil.
Wait a second.
Nonpareil. And very impressed by your sprinkle knowledge right there, because I wasn't aware of the nonpareil
sprinkle definition
until just recently, moments ago.
Okay.
And I was like, oh no, Justin's going to know the word.
Sprinkles.
But he's going to be so confused by sprinkles. And then when we start talking about sprinkles, he's never going to be able to get back to the adjective side of things.
And it's not the words on the sprinkle of the container that get me, it's the colors that really get me interested.
No
Correct.
artificial
Shapes.
colors.
Yeah.
No artificial colors.
Nonpareil. So, adjective.
Okay.
So be nimble here with me. I got a couple sentences here for you to help us get to our definition.
Gonna need it.
Justin insists his grilling skills are nonpareil, though Bill's smoke alarm might disagree.
Non-sus.
Nonpareil. Non-sus. That sounds like a double negative.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I need another sentence.
I got another one. Excellent. Let's see. Bill brags that his karaoke version of Sweet Caroline is nonpareil, mostly in how off-key it is. Nonpareil. Nonpareil.
It's hard to not use the word
Pure?
not.
Pure?
Pure?
Yeah.
Pure? Pure?
Not the best.
Nope. The definition I have of nonpareil.
I'm stuck on the non part. I can't get that.
Let's be honest. We're all stuck on sprinkles.
I'm stuck on sprinkles.
All right. And I knew that it only recently became obvious that might be a hurdle that we can't climb over.
It was a real possibility,
yes.
but
I just had to go with it.
Yeah.
David talked about stickers. Maybe that would bring him back.
It was in the production meeting. I didn't want to go against the production meeting.
I got on sprinkles. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Let's see. The definition of nonpareil, the adjective, unequaled, having no equal, peerless, or matchless.
Matchless.
Like it cannot match it.
So sprinkles just feel that way about themselves? Is that?
Can also mean a small decorative. Is it decorative,
decorative.
or decorative sugar sprinkle or a type of
That's
candy?
the noun. That's what you were talking
That's
about.
the noun.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the noun.
So the noun, I could just say sprinkles.
Yeah.
We figured that one out way back.
But good job on that.
Hours ago. We got the sprinkles down.
I didn't realize that you were just subbing out the word sprinkles for nonpareil.
The non-Perel
Synonyms.
are the ones that are like the sugar sprinkles, like the regular sprinkles, right? Like the rainbow sprinkles or the chocolate sprinkles.
Okay.
Those are called sprinkles. Non-Perels are the sugary ones that you put on cookies.
I'll pull up a little image here.
Again, I'm just looking at the colors and the shapes. That's all I'm looking at, not the actual words on the container.
We've got listeners just really upset at me right now.
Non-Perel sprinkles. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. We got off topic. I'm sorry. I mean, we got on topic, but off topic, which is how usually the show goes. So we'll keep
4 ounces, $8.99. My goodness, non-Perel sprinkles.
See, those though look like just regular sprinkles.
These are rainbow non-Perel sprinkles.
Okay.
So you can have rainbow and non-rainbow, because if you pulled up chocolate, is there chocolate non-Perels?
Oh, up to 25. Hold on.
Where are you right now?
I'm deep. I already gave him my email.
I
already give him.
I don't know where Big Sprinkle lives, but Bill is there right now.
Get you a job at Big Sprinkle. Go for that.
Go for that factory.
Yeah, they're flying under the radar right now. We're coming for you, non-Perel.
I've been working on Big Ice Cream. I completely forgot about Big Sprinkle.
Call me Thelma and Louise.
No.
That's a real reference, right? That's a real. Weren't they the ones in the line that worked at the candy factory or something like that?
What? They went
It's
where?
a deep connection, if so.
Thelma and Louise? What's that have to do with ice cream?
Isn't that a show where they worked at a candy factory or something like that?
No, not at all. Not even a little bit. No.
That's the one where they're in the line at the candy factory eating the treats during the opening bit.
That's called I Love Lucy.
Two's Company?
Nope, it's I Love Lucy.
Oh.
Yeah, Lucy and Ethel.
Okay.
Which tracks. Yes. Could call you Lucy or Ethel. Actually, that would work out for you and Bill very well.
You know, it says, non-peril, meaning, can't be matched.
You're on Amazon now?
I don't know where I'm at, but there are so many non-peril sprinkles that it seems like they can be matched. So it's kind of, it contradicts itself.
It does contradict itself.
There should be one non-peril rainbow sprinkle brand, and it should be WSIC.
Like non-peril being a TM?
Non-peril.
Non-peril.
Sorry, not non-peril being a TM then. Okay. I don't know if you can. I don't know what Big Sprinkle's thinking here, but they're obviously manipulating the market somehow. Big Car Wash, though, that's who really should be nervous, I think, more than anybody.
Big Car Wash.
Big Car Wash should. Somebody has done it at their house. They've got a couple of Unitree G1s. We've played the videos of these ones where these are the little karate ones that people like to kick and beat up. That will definitely be the ones that kind of like infiltrate the houses later on. The Unitree G1 turning them into car washers here in his driveway. And he's just hanging out watching the robots clean his car.
Wash his car.
So, okay, here's a new business model. You buy one of these, you send it through the neighborhood, and it just goes and cleans everybody's car in the hood. They don't even have to leave. What do you think? Pretty good?
I like how they got rain boots on.
Oh, yeah, they're wearing full garb. They can't get wet.
They got to have their PPE on. PPE.
PPE.
No, we heard
equipment.
it. No, we heard it.
Sorry. Personal protective equipment. Although is it robot is RPE.
Right.
Are we doing this? It says at the end of this, the cars weren't clean enough, so the owner had to do it himself.
There's one guy that falls over, though. It's kind of sad that one robot that falls over.
They fall over a lot. These robots are not very good at balance. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm going to say no.
Okay,
not
so you
yet.
don't think this one plays?
Now, hand, yes. Me sitting in the table drinking my coffee with hand washing the car.
Does hand give you the cup to sip? Is that?
No, I'm got my own coffee. I have the broomstick, and hand is just washing the car.
Hanging out side by side. Yes. So, all right. Well, we'll see if Big Car Wash gets scared at all.
I like it when one
Do
of them
kind
of sprays the other one, and then they have their first giggle.
There's one point where it looks like they're just standing around joking with each other. Right. Like, robots.
Next thing you know, it's just a little spray fight.
Yeah, but the other one didn't help the other one when it fell down, though. So that human-to-human connection still just isn't there yet, I don't think.
Do they have to constantly be moving their feet even when stationary? Because they just kind of keep moving.
Kind of march all the time?
They look like Lachlan when she's just standing still for a while. He's just moving.
Just got to keep it going.
Just keep it going.
No
momentum like momentum.
You could be saying, Justin, what are you looking at right now? And I would tell you, hey, did you download the WSIC News app? I told you about it already.
We're watching robots wash cars.
You can download it on the iOS or Google Play. And we video live stream all of our content here as well. And so you can see what's happening inside and what's going on with our hosts. We're excited for today to have some people inside. We're going to have Katie from Shop Local QC. She's going to be coming up here just shortly. And then also got the high school game of the week for you here. A little Hopewell High School action going on. And they're playing South Mech. So I don't want to say
taking on South Mech this weekend, coming to town.
Big rivalry for you guys?
It's just a big game. It's just the next game,
Now I will say, coming off a big rivalry week last week, and with North Mech and Hopewell played last week.
That's a big one.
So we're coming back after that. And so we'll talk to some folks there. Hopewell High School, looking forward to it. Renfest tickets, don't forget, you've got your chance to win. We're going to tell you how later on. Greystone Lodge. Gray, GreystoneLodge.com. Beautiful boutique hotel in Boone, North Carolina. Remember that local deal section, 15% off your stay. You know what? That was kind of messy. Life's messy sometimes. Doesn't have to be, though. Spotless Cleaning. Are you tired of the so-so cleaning services? So was Andrea. That's why she started Spotless Cleaning. SpotlessCleaningNC.com.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless Cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
We'll expect some considerable cloudiness for our Thursday. High temperatures are warm again, back in the mid and upper 80s, and mostly dry as we go throughout the day. Heading into the evening into our Friday, scattered showers and a thunderstorm possible. Friday afternoon also looks to be drier with high temperatures in the low 80s. Heading into the weekend, Saturday brings some occasional rain. Sunday, maybe not as much. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Are you sick of running out of hot water? Whether it's in the middle of a shower or doing dishes, cold water's never fun. Say goodbye to those surprises with a Renai tankless water heater from GMV Energy. This energy-efficient propane-powered solution heats water instantly, so you'll never run out again. Plus, it saves money and frees up space. Propane models start at just $295 after rebates. Visit any G&B Energy location or gbenergy.com to learn more.
Hey folks, you know Randy Marion is the king of price when it comes to buying a new vehicle or a pre-owned vehicle, but how about king of price when it comes to the service department? Randy Marion Chevrolet in Statesville, Randy Marion Ford Lincoln in Statesville has you covered on tires, brakes, batteries, wipers, you name it. Any service you need on your vehicle, regardless of the make or model, come see Randy Marion Chevrolet in Statesville Service Department or Randy Marion Ford Lincoln Service Department today.
If you need home medical equipment, call Lowry Drug in Statesville. We have everything you need in stock, including portable oxygen concentrators, CPAPs, masks, lift chairs, wheelchairs, scooters, hospital beds, supplies, and anything else you need. Get it when you need it. Check out LowryDrug.com or call 704-873-2247. Lowry Drug, your hometown source since 1959, across from Iredell Memorial Hospital. We are worth the drive. Come see us.
Now is the right time to buy or sell your home. I'm Matt Madison with Madison & Company Realty. With high interest rates, low inventory, and a lot of people moving to our area, it makes people wonder. But we have the answers for you. Call us at Madison & Company Realty in Statesville to help you navigate the real estate market. 704-873-7700. Visit us online at MadisonandCompanyRealtyNC.com. Madison & Company Realty, we've got you covered.
Don't miss a thing. Download the WSIC News app today. WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. It was a tough summer for a lot of would-be homeowners. Adams says single-family homes and condos were less affordable than historical averages across much of the country in the third quarter. Median home prices rose faster than a typical resident's wages in about half of the counties that were tracked. A Japanese company is flooding the U.S. with cheap cigarettes. Japan Tobacco International bought the cigarette maker Vector Group almost a year ago and predicted at the time the cheaper cigarettes would make up more than 40% of the U.S. market by 2027, as economic pressures and rising prices squeeze consumers. Unlike rivals like Philip Morris and British American, which have ambitious targets for smoke-free products, JTI is doubling down on cigarettes. A class action filed in federal court accuses the big regional bank PNC Financial of failing to protect customers' personal information. PNC was hit with a data breach earlier this month. Jeff Bellinger, Bloomberg Radio.
Friendly reminder, don't break when you see the lake.
WSIC. Local starts here.
Warning, no lifeguard on duty. We're back with more Good Morning LKN, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 7:34. Happy Thursday to you. If you're looking for something to do on the weekend, there's some great spots. We do enjoy Birkdale quite often. Been around for a while in the Lake Norman area. Really one of the staples up here. And one of the exciting spots within Birkdale is the Plaza. The Plaza is where you can go and hang out with your fam, bring them. Sometimes there's something to do at the Plaza. Someone who does things at the Plaza joins us this morning. Katie, Shop Local QC. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming back. Usually when you're here, you're telling us about some exciting type of market adventure that's taking place. Is that why you're here today?
Sort of. So this is the first ever Birkdale Village Farmers Market on
wow.
Sunday.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
First ever.
Yeah. Birkdale's been asking for this, so we're hoping that we deliver. It's going to be a little on the smaller side compared to the Commons Market. Just test it out, see if everybody loves it. And if these 2 months go well, then we'll bring it back next year for a full season.
All right. So walk us through who you've got, because you are very specific with vendors and making sure that it's quality folks, right, for the community. Because if people are going to spend their time coming out, going to spend their money and want to see really, really things to get that are good, I know you spent a lot of time on that. So give us the
Yes.
rundown. Who are you expecting there?
So first, of course, is Homemade by Lauren. So your favorite sourdough vendor.
Yes. Oh, the sourdough.
She signed up first, so we can deliver on the good sourdough. She sells out every time at our Commons Market, so I anticipate come on the early side if you want to leave us some of that. We've got Lucky Fish with seafood. We've got Evans Family Farm with meats. We've got a donut vendor, popcorn, other baked goods, honey, sauces, flours, cooking oils. The only thing we won't have is produce and transparency. It was a little late in the season to snag somebody for that. But everything else you want, including some charcuterie snacks and things like that. So yeah, it's gonna be a tasty day.
And since you've been with us you've got other events that you do around the area. It's not just these wonderful ones at the plaza. So give us kind of an update. Where are you at? What are you doing these days? And how are all the events going?
Yeah, they're great. We just launched South Park last month, so that's second Saturdays in South Park. Same thing. If this season goes well, then we'll do a full season next year. But the South Park community was so nice to us. They were super excited to have us there because they don't have anything like what we do. So that was fun. And then last Saturday we spent it with the River District. So that's going to be a super hot place to be. They're just having their first residents move in now, but phase 2 is going to kick off. And so it's apartments, townhomes, single family. There's going to be restaurants and retail and I think even a grocery store. They have their own fire station down there that's being built. So like it's going to be like its own little city.
So what are the details? So this Sunday, is that the market for this Sunday at
Yes.
Birkdale at the plaza?
At the plaza, 11 to 3, rain or shine. So get your umbrella just in
Yes.
case. But our vendors will be out there. And of course, it's, all food. So they'll have worked hard to prepare things for you guys. So don't let a little rain keep you away. But knock on wood, fingers crossed, no
Yeah,
rain.
hopefully it'll be a beautiful day. And then you also are still going to continue the Commons Market, right? Through
Yes.
October?
Yep. So October's our last one because, of course, the ice rink will go up on the plaza in November. So October's our last
A market
one.
on the ice rink in the plaza, huh? Maybe, yeah.
October's our last one. We're going to go out with a bang with photo stations, balloons, all the things. And we have a full vendor lineup, 28 vendors. So there'll be lots to see and do. So that'll be the second Sunday in October.
It's been wild because we obviously participate in a lot and see a lot of the events that are happening throughout the community, and it's amazing how many people are in that space of small boutique businesses that they run out of their house or they run online, and you get to interact with that community so often. What's the status that community? Are there really that many people out here doing that kind of thing? Give us the rundown of what you see in that space.
Yeah, there are so many and they're working so hard. A lot of them do it in their, free time. They work other jobs and then they go home at night and they crank out products and then they spend all weekend. The last 2 weekends, I call them double headers. So we had something on Saturday and something on Sunday, both weekends. So I'm exhausted, but I'm like, these people do this all the time. Like they go work 8 to 5, they go home, they work 5 to 9, 5 to 10, whatever. And then they pack it up on the weekend and they drive around. And so to see the community show up to support them and choose them over, Target or Amazon is like so special to me because the quality and like the thought and love and intention that they put into products and services for the service-based businesses, it's just so special to see when the community shows up to make it all worth it for them.
And that's what it, to me, means like when we say shop local,
Right.
right? Like that's what it's about, is that it's the people that are locally, right, to your community and that affect your community in those different ways. But then even just like the variety of products, like it's got to be an unlimited list. People are out here like doing stuff. I'm sure you've seen crazy things of all the different types of stuff people could do.
Yeah, and like the art and things like that. I mean, people are just so talented. I think that's something I like mention every time we do something on TV, and I'll take in like a small sampling of stuff, is just that you wouldn't believe the talent that's like right here that would otherwise be undiscovered if markets, not just ours, but all these markets didn't exist. So it's so special to see what people can create because I have no creative bones in my body.
You have a little bit because you're pulling all of these people together, right? You're doing this week after week after week. I think what else is special is that, these local businesses, then their money staying in the local area too. So it's helping to grow
Absolutely
the other businesses in our area.
Yeah. And they do support each other. I think that was it was actually at Birkdale earlier this month. Now I'm getting confused. And some of them, like, they haven't seen each other in like a couple weeks or whatever. And they're like giving each other hugs and they're excited when they're booth mates or neighbors. And so it's just so cool to see because they frequent the same places and they're there to support each other and look out for one another. Like a lot of them do it solo. And so you'll see like Carly with Luminous Boutique, she posted a reel of her putting her whole display together completely by herself. And like the tent is where I'm like, that's impressive. Okay, that takes some practice.
Here, I'll bend this way. I can do it. Oh, I've almost reached. Yeah, no, that's hard with the tent.
That's impressive.
For sure. Yeah.
So they're out there doing it by themselves, and they'll watch, their neighbor's booth while they run for a coffee or something. And so, but I mean, they really put in the work.
And I think you've got a unique perspective, right? Because then you're the one organizing the event. You're really connected with the event venue as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're that piece between, that connection piece between. So for those people that are starting those kind of business, or they have those kind of business, maybe they've been wondering how they can break into that market kind of space. Do you have any tips for them? Like, because you do take applications, you have people you have to tell no to, right?
Yeah.
So how do people stand out when they're trying to work with you?
So we pride ourselves in being open to small, newer businesses as well, because everyone has to start somewhere. So we don't necessarily care how many followers you have or anything like that. You just want to make sure that in whatever the amount of posts or anything that is, that you're representing your product in like a really professional way. So professional looking packaging. That doesn't mean that you didn't DIY it. Just like be intentional, and get some photos. I mean, an iPhone can really get the job done. You don't have to have photography sessions and everything yet, but we want to see what your display is going to look like, see what your product's going to look like, because obviously our venues have nice standards, they're beautiful places, and we want them to keep having us back. So we make sure that we have nice, neat, orderly looking booths at our markets.
And then even how you describe what your business is, I think that's also important for these vendors when they reach out to you, right? Of
Absolutely.
What are they actually selling? Because when I hear the word boutique, and this might be just because of my small man-sized brain, right? I don't necessarily know what that means a lot of the time.
Yeah.
What's it like navigating that space for that?
Yeah, so we ask what you sell, and that's really important because we try and limit per category, but then also like I don't necessarily want 2 charm bars or something. Like we want you to be really successful. And so we need to know, I don't need every brand you carry in your store, but I need to know, like, are you a boutique that just does clothes? Do you also have jewelry? Do you have headbands? Because we want everyone to have an opportunity to sell. And so it's not like it's just one per category because there's lots of different selections to things, but it is important that we mix that up. And so we're really thoughtful about that. So yeah, being thorough on your application, and if you show up with like a bunch of stuff that wasn't on there, I might be like, okay, well that has to go away for today. Next time, put that on your application. But for the most part, people do a pretty good job explaining that. We often get like people's stories like on their application, like, my mom and I went out on this venture, or, my husband is letting me stay home with the kids, but I need to contribute in some way. So I started making bread or whatever, and it's just crazy to see. And then next thing you know, they're like full blown businesses.
At the end of the day, life is really about relationships, right? That's what it's really about. So for you and your relationship with the community, your market, right? And there are other markets out here, right? You know that, you follow, you know what's going on. So what would you say is the relationship you want your markets to have with the community? How would you describe that?
I want people to know that we're always going to try and keep it fresh for them. Like we don't want it to get stale. We want you to come every time and get value every time. And so, like we had the Porch Pop do the pumpkin displays last market. That was so fun. And like watching people like take pictures with their dogs and their kiddos and stuff was so special. So we pay for that. We do the balloons. We do all of those things because we want you guys to have like such a fun experience. And that keeps you coming back and supporting whoever's participating with us that day. So just know that we're as invested in you as you are in us, and we want to keep making it awesome.
I can testify that because I saw Katie out there popping the balloons one day after the event because she's out there working them.
Oh, she is out there. Yeah, you're out there working. You're just out there fluffing and taking pictures. You're out there doing the work. Yeah.
Katie, Shop Local QC. You can check out the new farmers market going down at Birkdale Village this Sunday, 11 to 3.
Yep.
11 to 3 this Sunday at the Plaza. Be sure to stop by and see it. Birkdale Village, great spot to have a market at. Thanks, Katie.
Thank you.
Just like summer romance, we'll vanish for a sec, then come back messy. What? More Good Morning LKN coming up on WSIC.
Well, expect some considerable cloudiness for our Thursday. High temperatures are warm again, back in the mid and upper 80s, and mostly dry as we go throughout the day. Heading into the evening into our Friday, scattered showers and a thunderstorm possible Friday afternoon also looks to be drier with high temperatures in the low 80s. Heading into the weekend, Saturday brings some occasional rain. Sunday, maybe not as much. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville kicks the weekend off early on Thursday, September 25th with the Thirsty Thursdays tournament. Call the 500 Club, 704-872-9990 for more information on entertainment, golf lessons, club memberships, the Victory Lane Sports Bar and Grill, and tea times. Saturday is the Fall Taba Walk in Old Town Cornelius. Town Hall and the Oak Street Mill are your destinations for a community celebration featuring live music, local vendors, craft beers, food trucks, kid zones, street art, a petting zoo, and more. The Fall Taba Walk is from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturday in Old Town Cornelius. NASCAR's National Series return to Charlotte Motor Speedway October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The Craftsman Truck Series race will be Friday, October 3rd. The Xfinity Series holds the Blue Cross NC 250 on Saturday the 4th, while the Cup Series races the Bank of America Roval 400 on Sunday, October 5th. Click on charlottemotorspeedway.com for tickets and information about NASCAR's fall weekend and the World of Outlaws on the dirt track coming in November. Things are getting wild at the Carolina Classic Fair, and we mean every moment. From October 3rd through October 12th at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, you'll find exhilarating rides, irresistible eats, but entertainment that's anything but ordinary. Barn to be wild means fun for everyone, whether you're chasing thrills, chowing down, or showing off your blue ribbon skills. Steer yourself towards the fun and buy your tickets today at carolinaclassicfair.com.
The Renaissance Festival is back! Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com. While supplies last, don't miss the Renaissance Festival! Huzzah!
Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Hi. This is Bob McIntosh with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Since 1997, we have been committed to providing our clients with competent, caring, and experienced legal services. Learn more at McIntoshLawFirm.com.
Harness the healing power of horses. With the amazing staff at Willow Equine in Mooresville, we create a supportive environment conducive to healing and growth, dedicated to self-discovery and overcoming adversity. There's a program for you at willowequine.com.
Back like mosquitoes and flip-flops. This is Good Morning LKN, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 7:48. Happy Thursday to you. It's night before the big game.
Yep.
Friday Night Lights.
There you go.
It's tomorrow night. It's going down. Hopewell High School taking on South Mech. We've got Miles Vanderspuy joining us on the phone right now. Wide receiver, running back, defensive back. Does it all. Good morning, Miles. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Thanks for hanging out with us this morning.
Yeah, thanks for joining us this morning.
All right, so Bill and I went to Hopewell. We graduated in 2008. Don't call me an old fogey, okay? But we used to walk those halls there at H-Dub back then. Do y'all still call it H-Dub? What do you guys call it these days?
No, we still call it H-Dub. Yeah.
Okay, you're welcome for that, Miles, by the way. I just want to throw that out.
You guys started that one?
You're welcome
Yeah.
on that one. So, all right, so take it on to South Mech tomorrow. How you feeling?
We're feeling good. We're prepared. There's a lot of film, some plays before, and we're excited.
Excited to go. Coming off the game last week with North Mech. That obviously, at least back in our day, right, Huff didn't exist. So North and Hopewell, major rivalry. Is it still a big rivalry there at the school?
No, yeah, that's still a big game around here. We couldn't get it done this year. It was a close game, but yeah.
Yeah, coming off a week after last week and coming then into this week. What's the team like? What's the culture and the dynamic like? You guys all like your coach and everything like that? Does he keep you guys focused and keep you moving forward?
Yeah, definitely focused and motivating for new coaching staff. Very happy about it, and been pleased with they've been able to just moving forward.
So you play 3 positions. You wide receiver, running back, and defensive back. You got a favorite between the 3?
I would say my primary is receiver, but I can do a couple of positions too. Have some quarterback reps a couple weeks. Yeah, it's fun.
Very cool. And so as wide receiver being your favorite, do you have a favorite wide receiver in the NFL that you like to follow?
I'm a really big fan. I was always a junior guy.
Very cool, Miles. Well, looking forward to the game this weekend, taking on South Mech and sorry, the phone's cutting in and out a little bit there, Miles. I apologize. It's probably the cylinder block walls of you inside the school, if I had to guess right now.
Most likely.
There you are. Miles is back.
Yeah.
All right, so what's your pregame, Miles? When you're getting into the game, it's Friday. I know one of the moms is probably cooking up the most delicious dinner y'all ever had in your life every Friday night. What's your pregame routine before going into the game?
Most important thing I'd say is to stay hydrated, be catching up cramps. We've got team pregame meals. Those are always good. Thank you to the moms that get that done for us. Fueling us up.
Miles, you can tell who's the player that always eats too much and wants to take a nap before the game. You can tell on them. Be honest. There's always at least one.
We actually got a lot of guys that take naps. So I don't know if I can just pick one.
Miles, thanks for hanging out with us this morning, man. We really appreciate it. Hope the best for you guys against South Mech tomorrow. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I think there's a couple guys. I'd say on the defense, Randrez and Lyons. He's always getting in the backfield, making plays, big time sacks. Our running back Zack Jones. He's done real well for us. He was missed the first 2 games due to an injury. Since then, he's been real hot.
All right, very cool. Miles Vanderspuy joining us this morning. Hopewell High School, wide receiver, running back, defensive back. Looking forward to a great game tomorrow night, Miles. Have a good one, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Absolutely. Anytime. Take care. All right, there you go. Hopewell High School taking on South Mech. Yeah, classic. Trying to use a cell phone inside of school. Should have. I've done that before too.
You've done that before.
I know. And I was like, did you guys wait? Oh,
no.
Never mind.
No, wasn't an option for me. We didn't have the payphones on the outside of the school. Call collect to my dad. Did it's a call from? It's made me come pick me up. No cell phone. No cell phones inside of school. When I was in school either. Yeah, wasn't allowed.
Thanks to Miles. Thanks to Hopewell High School again for letting Miles chat with us this morning because school starts at 7:15, but that's how we do it around here.
That's right.
And so 8 o'clock is why we call that the adult hour. So taking on South Mech. There's a lot of great games. And we're going to start featuring some of those games here on the morning show at WSIC. We're excited about that. And so we've reached out to all of the athletic directors. So if you say, well, Justin, why isn't my school on here right now? Talk to your athletic director. We've probably sent them a message saying, hey, send your people this way. And it goes beyond football. We do recognize, especially for high school athletics, there is a lot more than just football. And so while we absolutely love football, the culture of football, and the how it brings people together in the community, there are a lot of other athletes and a lot of other sports at these schools that we intend to highlight as well.
That's right.
Whether or not I can play the sport, whether or not I believe in the sport, or it is a sport or not, that's not going to be relevant to the criteria because the High School Athletic Association is more so in control of that rather than me. Coming up at 8 o'clock, we're going to let you know how you can win Renfest tickets. Yeah, you're going to want to know because you can get them for free, and that's really what you want.
And also, parking passes too.
Parking is crucial there. Yeah. Down 73 in Huntersville, that Huntersville Concord line there, right there at Poplar Tent. Mm-hmm. And you can learn how to get your free tickets coming up at 8 o'clock. Greystone Lodge, Gray, GreystoneLodge.com. Beautiful boutique hotel located in Boone, North Carolina. We're going to chat with them as well. So it's called Salina and also neighboring county, Avery County. So Winnebago County, Avery County, all part of Western North Carolina, which is wide open coming up on the 1 year of Hurricane Helene. And so remembering all of our friends in Western North Carolina. Unfortunately, there were people that lost their lives due to Hurricane Helene.
Yeah.
And so it gets real. And so we want to recognize that and remember them. And also remind everybody that Western North Carolina is wide open for you. And you can go up there. There's a lot of wonderful spots to go visit, spend your time, bring your family, make wonderful memories up there with. Do you know how much a buttload is?
Yeah. A lot. Is this another word of the day?
It could be a word, especially now that like Bill's done a couple times where we have 2 words is like word of the day. So I guess that's open too.
Okay.
But a buttload is an actual unit of measurement.
It is.
It equals 128 gallons.
Okay.
So next time someone says,
We got a buttload.
That's
of
a
that.
buttload.
Exactly.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that 128 gallons. Dang. Right?
I'm learning all
That's a
kinds of
buttload.
things.
Right.
That
Or
is a
someone says,
buttload.
I got 128 gallons. You better be able to, you better have it memorized. That's a buttload.
It is a buttload.
And you
There
tell
you go.
them. Yeah.
I do like this is just a barrel named Butt. This picture.
It's
Is
an
that
easy
what
way
it
to
says?
identify.
Yep.
We
The
abbreviate
one next
around
to it,
here.
though, is
What
named
you
like.
got in that barrel?
It's a butt.
I don't think you want to open that barrel, sir.
I think the one next to it though is named like Clarence.
That barrel is reserved.
That's
for
reserved.
butt.
All right.
Man.
A buttload, 128 gallons. Don't
there
forget
you
it.
go. We'll never forget.
I haven't forgotten everything on the game boxes I used to play.
Okay.
It's been a while. I might consider buying one though, purely for this one game, Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's coming to PlayStation starting.
We playing.
Flight Simulator 2024 coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro on December 8th. I think Microsoft Flight Simulator is like the real flight simulator system that is used by training as pilots.
Kids on your way in, unite with your fathers or your mothers, lock arms, get this game, get the console. This is your way in.
This is the way in, right?
This is your way in, children.
It,
This
yes.
is your way in.
Microsoft Flight Simulator
They've been on the
2024.
fence. Grade's not looking so good. Hey, but Dad,
Alternative career.
Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I think that's gonna talk some dads into getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, no, it was like, Dad, come on, Flight Simulator.
I would try to convince. So Demi knows. I've wanted to get my pilot's
Demi knows
license
this.
for years.
Demi knows you've been
Demi's
wanting
well
a game
aware
box.
of this.
I remind her at least at dinner 3 times per week.
Every morning before he gets dressed, he puts on his pilot costume.
The shorts version.
Right. And then takes it off and puts on his work gear.
His
Just
work
for his
uniform.
dream job. Dress for the job you want.
That's exactly right.
No, we have the little bench right at the end, and I just stand on and say, "Oh, Captain, my Captain," and I wait for her to respond.
Right.
It's my way of breaking her down until she finally says,
Have you ever
yes.
gotten in the car with him? Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicles at all times.
So Microsoft Flight Simulator here, and this again is the real deal of how they train.
And it looks like they got all
pilots
sorts of flights, types of flights.
Yeah, I see blimps. I see
Hot air balloons.
Hot air balloons.
Shout out to the Balloon Fest. in Statesville.
Helicopters.
Yeah.
Yep. But is this going to have you guys thinking you could actually land a plane?
Oh, when I show up at the Balloon Fest, I got this, boss. Let me handle Wells Fargo real quick.
That's my concern, that
I'll
every
take this
guy
one.
now is going to be convinced that they can land a plane because they've played Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
Just like me thinking that I could actually like play tennis because I was good at Wii tennis. Doesn't track.
It could create some confusion. I'm confused as well. OpenAI kind of confused me. I think they just came out saying that they might lease their GPUs rather than buy their GPUs from NVIDIA. We talked about the love triangle of money that's going on over there between Oracle, NVIDIA, and OpenAI. And so this is just getting, deeper into just passing cash around, combining without being combined, but being combined without getting your pilot's license. And so
Exactly.
that's what it
Put it
feels
on
like.
Timo.
Yeah, you
Put it on
definitely can.
Klarna.
Wow, that was messy. Life's messy. Doesn't have to be, though. From Mooresville to Greater Lake Norman area, Spotless Cleaning delivers spotless results with heart. Family-owned, client-focused, and always dependable. You can get an instant quote online. SpotlessCleaningNC.com.
Serving you better than ever before. WSIC, Statesville, W290DK Mooresville, W264CU Statesville.
Have you taken the Desco Challenge? Desco is where the professional goes for electrical supplies.
My name is Ashley. I just redid the lighting in my home, and the customer experience at Desco was second to none.
See for yourself at DescoInc.com.
happen. A world leader is coming here to visit President Trump at the White House, fresh off calling him out and accusing the president of talking too big a game when it comes to ending global conflicts.
That's Turkey's President Erdogan, who could be pressed to stop buying Russian oil, something President Trump called out NATO allies like Turkey for continuing to do, which he says keeps funding the Ukraine war. Now, the president canceled a meeting that would have been today with Democratic congressional leaders as a government shutdown looms unless lawmakers approve new funding by Tuesday.
The White House's Office of Management and Budget sent out a memo saying agencies need to have ready reduction in force plans. Agencies were told to identify programs that'll lose funding October 1st. Workers wouldn't just be furloughed for however long a shutdown may last. They'd be gone permanently.
That's Jill Nato. America's listening to Fox News.
Seems like there's more identity theft in the news every day.
Another major healthcare breach was reported today, resulting in the exposure.
1 in 4 consumers have been a victim of identity.
That's because there are endless places that could accidentally expose you to identity theft, in a breach, or simply by mistake. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it. Guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Will James Comey be indicted? The new U.S. attorney in Virginia is presenting evidence to a grand jury amid allegations the former FBI director lied to Congress in 2020 related to the Trump-Russia collusion investigations that President Trump has called a hoax. Now, someone else the president fired in his first term has become a Trump critic, John Bolton. The ex-national security advisor, his house and office were raided last month.
Court filings unsealed Tuesday say federal agents confiscated multiple documents labeled classified, confidential, and secret during the search in late August. Bolton is under investigation for allegedly mishandling defense records that appear to be about weapons of mass destruction, national strategic communication, and the U.S. mission to the United Nations. A number of the pages are fully or partially redacted. Bolton's lawyer, Abby Lowell, says nothing inappropriate was stored or kept by his client. Tom Rigotti, Fox News.
There's a new Fox News poll out that gives a socialist Democrat a big lead in the New York City mayor's race, a candidate President Trump calls a communist.
The survey of likely voters has State Assemblyman Zoran Mamdani out front with 47% and ex-Governor Andrew Cuomo second at 29%. Republican Curtis Sliwa and incumbent Mayor Eric Adams follow with 11% and 7% respectively. Mamdani is at 60% or better with those who say they're very liberal, with women under 45 and voters in general under 35. Cuomo fares better with Jewish voters and white voters age 45 and up. Top city problem respondents want addressed. 25% say crime, 20% say the cost of living. In New York City, Gernal Scott, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stock futures are down after 2 straight losing days. In baseball, the Seattle Mariners clinched the American League West title, beating Colorado 9-2. Cal Raleigh hit 2 home runs, giving him 60, just 2 shy of the AL record for homers in the season. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
We'll expect some considerable cloudiness for our Thursday. High temperatures are warm again, back in the mid and upper 80s, and mostly dry as we go throughout the day. Heading into the evening into our Friday, scattered showers and a thunderstorm possible. Friday afternoon also looks to be drier with high temperatures in the low 80s. Heading into the weekend, Saturday brings some occasional rain. Sunday, maybe not as much. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Life is filled with uncertainties. Your career, your health, your relationships. So how can you plan for your future if separation and divorce are on your horizon? Eileen Stoner, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst at Morgan Stanley, can help. And the great thing is, she's right here in Lake Norman. To make an appointment with Eileen, call 704-896-9138. The use of the CDFA designation does not permit the rendering of legal advice by Morgan Stanley or its financial advisors, which may only be done by a licensed attorney. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC, member SIPC.
Warning, no lifeguard on duty. We're back with more Good Morning LKN, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 8:06. Happy Thursday to you. Excited to have Greystone Lodge on at 8:30. We're going to get a look at the streets at 8:15. We'll hang out with Patrick Reynolds, host of the Home Ad Show, 8:45. So fun hour. I saw this the last week, and I meant to text you, but I said, no, I'll just save it because I doubt it was going to make your timeline.
Okay.
So a new statue that was unveiled outside the Capitol building in Washington, D.C., and really leans in towards your token space and your crypto space pretty hard. So a golden statue of President Trump was unveiled outside toward the Capitol. And I don't know if this is like made of tinfoil and someone came and just dropped it off and then took it back with them.
Yeah.
Or is this permanently like etched there now looking toward the Capitol forever? But it's basically a golden statue of President Trump with holding a gold Bitcoin. And this statue, again, being erected right there pointing toward the Capitol.
I just want to know how tall it is.
Yeah, I can't tell if this is forced perspective and it's like, 4 inches tall. I can't tell. This is
but
weird.
It's beautiful.
Though. You like it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put one in the studio.
Please.
Looks all about 12 feet. Yeah, you see this in front of Lowe's coming in as well. It could be there eventually. Yeah, I'm not sure too much as far as about it, but World Liberty Financial, that's one of President Trump's sons' businesses here. And so obviously with all the crypto stuff and all that. So just, little new addition there going on. Speaking of gold and coins and everything else, Charlie Kirk could be placed on the $1 coin.
I did see this. This came across my timeline.
So several of legislators putting forward, or they're planning to file in the U.S. House to put Charlie Kirk on 400,000 silver dollar coins in 2026. The coins would have, based on what the legislation says, well done, good and faithful servant on one side and Charlie's face on the other side. It would be considered legal tender and have his full name, Charles James Kirk. Representatives Abraham Hamadeh, congressman from Arizona's 8th Congressional District, and August Plufker is also who it looks like is putting the bill forward. And the final design, I guess, Treasury Secretary actually gets to choose final design, I guess, in this kind of legal tender process. And President Trump, obviously, because that's where he's under. So we'll see what happens with that. But potentially,
Sacagawea is currently on the dollar coin.
Is she?
Yeah.
Well, she'll still be on all the previously issued dollar coins. It says for $400,000 in 2026. So it seems like a limited run.
It's a limited run.
Yeah.
And the dollar coins that Sacagawea is on is like the bronze looking ones. They're not the silver coins. So I think this is more of like a collector's edition maybe, or, just special, like you said, a short run. Susan B. Anthony used to also be on it, just FYI.
Did she have to give hers back?
They took her off to put Sacagawea on.
How's Susan feel about that?
I don't know. She hadn't called me yet.
It's got to be tough,
Yeah.
Although, you know what? Just like in sports, you can't expect it forever.
You can't always be on top.
Although tell that to Benjamin Franklin.
Well, yeah, he's been doing all right. He wasn't even president. I don't know how he got on the $100 bill. Who did he talk to about that?
We haven't talked about yet President Trump's comments at the UN.
No.
And you said this did it make the escalator did not make your timeline
Never made my
at all.
timeline. No, I'm sorry. My timeline is consumed by Dancing with the Stars from now until November. So anything else that comes up, probably.
Well, the algo's going to keep feeding you what you want. So that's what you want. His comments. Here's some comments, and I'm actually just going to read them. These are his written comments after his comments at the UN. We won't rehash all the comments he made at the UN, but here's his thoughts on just the entire event. A real disgrace took place at the United Nations yesterday. Not one, not two, but 3 very sinister events. First, the escalator going up to the main speaking floor came to a screeching halt. It stopped on a dime. It's amazing that Melania and I didn't fall forward onto the sharp edges of these steel steps face first. It was only that we were each holding the handrail tightly, or it would have been a disaster. This was absolutely sabotage, as noted by a days earlier post in the London Times that said UN workers joked about turning off an escalator. The people that did it should be arrested. Then, as I stood before a television crowd of millions of people all over the world and important leaders in the hall, my teleprompter didn't work. It was stone cold dark. I immediately thought to myself, wow, first the escalator event and now a bad teleprompter? What kind of place is this? I then proceeded to make a speech without a teleprompter, which kicked in about 15 minutes later. The good news is the speech has gotten fantastic reviews. Maybe they appreciated the fact that very few people could have done what I did. And third, after making the speech, I was told that the sound was completely off in the auditorium where the speech was made, that world leaders, unless they used the interpreter's earpieces, couldn't hear a thing. The first person I saw at the conclusion of the speech was Melania, who was sitting right up front. I said, "How did I do?" And she said, "I couldn't hear a word you said." This wasn't a coincidence. This was triple sabotage at the UN. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. I'm sending a copy of this letter to the Secretary General, and I demand an immediate investigation. No wonder the United Nations hasn't been able to do the job that they were put in existence to do. All security tapes at the escalator should be saved, especially the emergency stop button. The Secret Service is involved. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Man.
Drama afoot.
So much drama. So much drama. All right, what do you think? Was sabotage or was it just a coincidence?
I've seen the video. I've seen the video of the escalator.
Okay.
I obviously am aware of the teleprompter because he just said it. My teleprompter's not working, and they start off with "this building is terrible," like literally in his speech. That was the first thing he said. He let everybody know he did not have a teleprompter.
Okay.
Joke's on them, though. They got 45 minutes of President Trump free riding it, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's sabotage. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Definitely 100% sabotage.
Okay.
It's hard to believe it wasn't.
And the microphone being off too?
Yeah, it would have been devastating. I mean, had Melania fallen face first and him falling on top, like that would have been absolutely terrible of a scenario.
Nobody fell down though?
No.
Okay.
Melania, like she had that tennis grip on that racket.
Yeah.
Like she was there.
She was good.
Yeah. Thankfully.
In the heels, too.
In the heels.
That's
impressive.
tough.
And then
Heels on an escalator too is tough.
She does like the turn and looks at it and
Got
just
the
does the
ridges.
sigh and just starts walking up the escalator. She just handles it and just
Yeah.
starts walking on up.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll see what the investigation unfolds, but maybe somebody gets fired on. But it was in New York. Like that's the interesting part about it, I think,
And
too.
that's his city.
It's not like he was overseas,
Right.
right? And of course, that's where he started going into the story of how he bid to updo the building.
Updo the
and all
building
this
and
other kind
didn't
of
win
stuff.
the bid.
Didn't. So plenty of fun stuff there. Also, there's some updates coming to the SNAP program that were announced yesterday. We'll talk about these as well coming up. We're going to get a look at the streets, though. We definitely want to see what's going on. If you're just heading out the door, maybe you're just rolled out of bed, wherever you're at, you might need a note. I don't know. We'll find out from David and ICATS. Right, ICATS.com.
Yes, please. The real sparks fly when we're back. Stick around. Good Morning LKN returns on WSIC. Local starts here.
We'll expect some considerable cloudiness for our Thursday. High temperatures are warm again, back in the mid and upper 80s, and mostly dry as we go throughout the day. Heading into the evening into our Friday, scattered showers and a thunderstorm possible. Friday afternoon also looks to be drier with high temperatures in the low 80s. Heading into the weekend, Saturday brings some occasional rain. Sunday, maybe not as much. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Tired of guessing what's going on with your HVAC? Varsity Zone's smart AC monitoring with comfort sensors tracks performances in real time before problems happen. Enjoy clarity, trust, and long-term comfort. Visit varsityzone.com.
Here's your WSIC community calendar. The 500 Club in Statesville kicks the weekend off early on Thursday, September 25th with the Thirsty Thursdays tournament. Call the 500 Club, 704-872-9990 for more information on entertainment, golf lessons, club memberships, the Victory Lane Sports Bar and Grill, and tea times. Saturday is the Fall Taba Walk in Old Town Cornelius. Town Hall and the Oak Street Mill are your destinations for a community celebration featuring live music, local vendors, craft beers, food trucks, kid zones, street art, a petting zoo, and more. The Fall Taba Walk is from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturday in Old Town Cornelius. NASCAR's National Series return to Charlotte Motor Speedway October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The Craftsman Truck Series race will be Friday, October 3rd. The Xfinity Series holds the Blue Cross NC 250 on Saturday the 4th, while the Cup Series races the Bank of America Roval 400 on Sunday, October 5th. Click on CharlotteMotorSpeedway.com for tickets and information about NASCAR's fall weekend and the World of Outlaws on the dirt track coming in November. Things are getting wild at the Carolina Classic Fair, and we mean every moment. From October 3rd through October 12th at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, you'll find exhilarating rides, irresistible eats, but entertainment that's anything but ordinary. Barn to be Wild means fun for everyone, whether you're chasing thrills, chowing down, or showing off your blue ribbon skills. Steer yourself towards the fun and buy your tickets today at CarolinaClassicFair.com.
The Renaissance Festival is back! Saturdays and Sundays, October 4th through November 23rd. There's music, comedies, circus entertainments. Tickets available online only at renfestinfo.com. While supplies last. Huzzah!
Stay up to date and find out about local events, job opportunities, real estate information, and more. Visit liveworkplaylkn.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC, local, starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 8:18. Happy Thursday to you. Wow, getting there already. Closer and closer. Let's see how everybody's doing. ICATS.com, alternative transportation, $3 each day, each way to commute from Iredell County down to the city of Charlotte, cruising in the HOV lane with David. Good morning, sir. How are things looking?
It looks about the same as it did about an hour ago, with one exception. You do have a vehicle on the side of the road on the HOV lane in the northbound lane, 77, just beyond the Harris Boulevard. So that's not much of a major traffic field up there, but just be careful going around it. Otherwise, you got your main congestion around your main on-ramps and so forth. But I tell you, this has been a very impressive day for us. Just steady flow of traffic in each direction. So thankful for that.
I'm always impressed, Dave, when it's moving because, I've always wondered at the same time, who's at the front that clogs it up? Because somebody's got to be up there at the front, right? Clogging things like
breaking for the lake. We tell them not to. They still do it every day.
Right.
But sounds like everybody's behaving today, so I appreciate you keeping them in line, David.
Well, no, it's not me. It's not me. I can't take all the credit.
Okay.
They're policing themselves this morning, I should say. They're doing a really good job.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
David, we appreciate you,
and
sir.
they could really do a great job if they want to jump on the ICATS bus, leave it to us, and we'll get them there really safe and sound with no problem.
Well, they can text the whole way down then, right? Because
That's right.
then they could be on their phones that way if they just sit in the seats and let you drive them down. That's the way they should do it.
Exactly, and listen to my joke. That's
there
right.
you go.
Entertainment and text. That's all you need right there.
That's right. What else would you want? What more could you need?
David, can I put you on the spot for a dad joke? What's your favorite dad joke?
Oh, I got plenty of them. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Well, one just comes to mind right quick here. What did one hamburger bun say to the other bun? Hamburger bun?
What?
Nothing. They had a little beef between them.
That's a good one.
There you go.
That's a great one.
David, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We'll chat with you tomorrow morning.
All right. Sounds great. God bless you. Have a great day.
You too. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Right, ICATS.com, $1 from your front door each day to run errands around Iredell County. $1 on Tuesdays. You can go to the VA in Salisbury. Remember, today's Thursday. Don't forget that. You can go to Winston-Salem if you wanted to for $1 from your front door in Iredell County. Tomorrow, Friday, you can go to Hickory. Again, only $1 from your front door. You've just got to schedule it. Right, ICATS.com. Something that's free. Opportunity to win Renfest tickets.
Yes, you can. You can win a family 4-pack of Renaissance Festival tickets. The 31st annual Carolina Renaissance Fair and Artisan Marketplace is coming up. It is October 4th, so it starts next weekend, through November 23rd, Saturdays and Sundays, 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We're giving away a family 4-pack of tickets plus a VIP parking pass. And if you've ever been to the Renfest, you know that parking is
that's
crazy.
Gold. Yeah, that's gold.
Wow.
Right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the chance to, after you walk around the Renfest all day, you don't have to walk another mile back to your car. You can just hop in the car and head straight home. So to enter, all you have to do is head over to Live, Work, Play LKN, either on Facebook or Instagram. Tag a friend who's ready for a turkey leg, jousting, or medieval fun. One tag equals one entry, no limit to the number of entries.
I like that.
And
I like the unlimited entry game.
Yeah, you can enter as many friends as you want. And then you just share the post for an extra entry. So the contest will end next week on Wednesday, October 1st, and we'll let you know via DM if you won or not. So chance to win, one winner on Facebook, one winner on Instagram. So enter on both for a chance to win.
Top 2 things at the Renaissance Festival
What's
that
your
I
favorites?
absolutely love. Turkey legs, jousting.
Turkey legs and jousting.
If I can sit there and eat a turkey leg while people joust, that is a good
Bonus.
day.
I would say I like the jugglers or like the acrobats.
Ooh.
I love that one.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah?
What's your second, Mamie? Go on.
Mimosa.
Mimosa. I like that.
I also like the bread bowls.
Okay.
I could eat a bread bowl, mimosa, and watch the acrobats. That's a win for me.
Well, it's a no-brainer for me. It's definitely a big old turkey leg. Justin likes to watch the jousting. You'll catch me watching the mermaids from a distance, though.
The mermaids, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Off in the distance.
Sir, we've seen you standing behind this trash can now for 2 hours.
You've eaten 8 turkey legs.
Watching the mermaids.
There's more things to see.
Is that a crime? Is that a crime?
Also, they have some cool stuff like paintball and like bow and arrows.
I do love
that
shooting
kind of
the bows
archery.
and arrows.
Yeah.
Rob always enters the axe throwing tournament. Have you ever done the tournament though?
No.
You can win a crown if you win. Yeah, so we enter that one every year as well.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
He enters the tournament.
He enters the axe throwing tournament. I mean, what would you expect from Rob?
I don't want to throw it. I want to enter the tournament.
Yeah, we're going to step this up.
It's not just for fun, right? We're competing against each other.
House Lee.
We're going to share with you. We'll do it a little bit later on. We'll do it at 8:45. There's some updates that are being issued to the SNAP program. Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins yesterday made some announcements. Also involved now with that side of things, Dr. Ben Carson. I don't know if you remember that name. He was former HUD secretary during President Trump's first term in office, and so we'll go through some of that stuff again at 8:45. 8:30, Greystone Lodge, GRAY, GreystoneLodge.com. Beautiful boutique hotel located in Boone, North Carolina. Wondering when the change is going to happen or when they'll finally announce Robotaxi coming to North Carolina, to Charlotte in particular. I do think it's probably on their trajectory map in some way, shape, or form. How long until they get here, I don't know. One of their competitors, you may have heard the name Waymo. Waymo is actually owned by Google. So just to keep you in the loop on that one. But Waymo made an announcement yesterday calling a new program Waymo for Business. And so they're introducing the concept now of offering employees and communities, is what they say, the benefit of stress-free rides. It looks like a new way they're trying to get businesses to go directly to them as the autonomous source for transportation options for their business. So, for example, you have someone flying in and you need them to be picked up and shuttled. You schedule it, and you can have that work through.
Well, this is a great option for conferences too.
Yep.
So if
Special
you,
events.
If you ever have gone to a work conference, you know that you either have to get an Uber, or a lot of times the companies will arrange car services to pick you up from the airport to take you to the hotel or conference center. So great option for
So
that
this
as
is
well.
a way of attracting. So Google can say, okay, what markets do you want to be, and where do you want to be? Now, I don't. Obviously, it'll be the highest echelon of companies first, right? That try to reach out and work through this. But this being a concept now, okay, as far as getting into autonomous and introducing it to more people, because even if you're not going to buy one, but your company utilizes an autonomous vehicle for you, that hey, your car is going to pick you up. Do you have to say yes to get into that vehicle that has no driver and is autonomously driven as an employee? Is that now become you have to take the car?
I don't know. How do you know that? How does the car know that you're the right person getting in it at the airport? Like if
probably on the app.
So
something like that.
You have to maybe connect something with your phone whenever you get in the car.
Maybe like a punch key to unlock the car.
Make sure you're the right
combo
person.
Code.
Little
maybe.
combo, your 18-digit combo code.
Oh boy, that's great. Say it again. 1, 8, 9er. No, start over again.
Confirm it's you by clicking the email link.
Right. Go to your YouTube app and click the number that you see right here.
Terrifying idea if you get into somebody else's autonomous vehicle that's going somewhere else.
Right.
I did not want to go to Chipotle.
Right.
That was not where I was trying to go.
Well, now I'm speaking at the Walmart conference. Hey guys, I got in the car. I'm your keynote speaker.
Hey, boss, sorry I'm late. Wrong Waymo again. It is crazy out there, man. I'm sorry. Anyway, I got to head out early.
That's the new lingo. Though,
yeah.
My autonomous just
sorry, got in the wrong autonomous vehicle and took me to the wrong place. So.
Waymo looks like it's going to equal Waymo problems.
Exactly.
They've got their 3 pillars as the benefits: commute, business travel, courtesy, and events.
We're building it on 3 pillars. Oh, yeah. They did the whole song and dance. Nice.
Give your people valuable time back, whether
like
to work, relax, or recharge. Make business travel safe, reliable, and stress-free. Provide seamless on-demand rides for customers, guests, and event attendees.
Tell them it's stress-free.
Yeah. Waymo. Waymo's the one that has like the giant tripod on top too.
Yeah.
Most of the time, don't they have like the devices attached to the car?
Yeah, it looks like it's got a fan on top, it's about to take off.
Getting into a spaceship is basically what you're doing with.
You're
Waymo's.
not sure if it's a car or a helicopter when you get in. Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Mind that clearance.
So anyway, next time I come from the airport, I'll be like, "Sorry guys, I got in the wrong Waymo. I live in South Carolina now."
Yeah, we don't want to cause another Cobra effect. That's definitely what we don't. We definitely don't want to do it. That's a great question. So I guess back in the day, during the British Raj, officials grew concerned about the rising number of venomous cobras in Delhi.
Okay.
That's in India. To tackle the issue, they did introduce a bounty for every dead snake. At first, the policy definitely seemed successful. Many cobras were killed, but soon. An unintended consequence appeared. Enterprising locals began breeding cobras to claim the reward. Once the government realized this loophole, well, they scrapped the bounty programs. The breeders released the worthless snakes now, right? Because they weren't able to sell them, just into the wild. The result? The cobra population surged to even higher levels than before. That's now known as the Cobra effect. We don't want the Cobra Waymos happening.
No, we don't want that to backfire on us. All right, we'll keep working on it.
Definitely. Hey, we're going to get an inside look at Western North Carolina, see what's going on in their world. Greystone Lodge, Gray. GreystoneLodge.com, beautiful boutique hotel located in Boone, North Carolina. Going to hang out with Selena a little bit, owner at Greystone Lodge. Excited to do that. Patrick Reynolds, host of the Home Ad Show Monday through Friday, 9 to 11. Whether you're buying, selling, or celebrating. You got a birthday or anniversary coming up? You know somebody with a birthday or anniversary? You can call in 844-STUDIO-4 during the Home Ad Show. 10:45 each and every day. Patrick spins a prize wheel, gives it away to a winner. It's free.
We'll be right back with more Good Morning LKN and zero judgment about your dirty dishes. Spotless Cleaning gets it. WSIC. Local starts here.
We'll expect some considerable cloudiness for our Thursday. High temperatures are warm again, back in the mid and upper 80s, and mostly dry as we go throughout the day. Heading into the evening into our Friday, scattered showers and a thunderstorm possible. Friday afternoon also looks to be drier with high temperatures in the low 80s. Heading into the weekend, Saturday brings some occasional rain. Sunday, maybe not as much. That's your forecast. The WSIC Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Bob McIntosh here with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Serving this community has been a collective passion of our law firm since 1997. We offer the quality legal services and results you would expect from a large downtown firm, but with a personal, community-focused approach right here at home. The McIntosh Law Firm, your local legal resource.
To learn more about the McIntosh Law Firm, visit McIntoshLawFirm.com.
Yeehaw for rodeo season at Harrison's, the home of work, western, and wow. Whether you compete or cheer from the stands, Harrison has the looks to help you wow the crowd. Get western classics and the latest styles from Harriet, Cinch, Rock and Roll Denim, and Wrangler. Find us in Mooresville.
How can we make your day spotless? Yes, I'm Andrea, owner of Spotless Cleaning. Of course, our technicians do the extras. It surprises people. Yes, baseboards, window frames, and of course, toilets. Not maids, trained technicians. Exactly. In Brazil, my grandparents taught me to live my life without guilt. Yes, more time means better, bigger life. Yes, with Spotless Cleaning, you live it. Plus, have a clean house. SpotlessCleaningNC.com.
'Tis the season. Bloom large at Drum Landscape Supply, your one-stop shop for everything you need this spring. Don't waste time running from store to store. Flowers, trees, mulch, and more. They've got you covered. Plus, they deliver. Visit drumlandscapesupply.com today.
Need a ride? ICATS has you covered. Tuesdays to the VA in Salisbury, Thursday to Winston-Salem, and Fridays to Hickory. Plus, run errands every day around Iredell County for just $1. Visit rideicats.com.
No one should face an empty plate, especially in our own backyard. At Angels and Sparrows, we are feeding families, fueling futures, and fighting poverty every day. But we can't do it without you. Help us keep our plates full. Join our full plate fundraiser at angelsandsparrows.org.
Need wellness support without the clinic wait? Glow IV Spa brings luxury mobile IV therapy right to your door, at home, at work, or at your next event. No wait, just wellness. Book now at glowivspa.com.
Busy? Tired? Not into big gyms? Try 20 minutes twice a week at The Exercise Coach. Private, tech-driven workouts tailored for you. Across from Birkdale Village, serving the 50-plus community for over 5 years. Sign up for 2 free sessions at exercisecoach.com/Huntersville today.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local. Starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Job cuts are coming to Starbucks. The company plans to cut about 900 jobs and close some stores as part of a restructuring. The company says the job cuts will involve non-retail employees. Best Buy is also cutting jobs, and members of its Geek Squad are included in the layoffs. A spokesperson says Best Buy is cutting a very small number of employees in its customer care and in-home field teams. The company has struggled to reignite the level of growth it saw from pandemic-era buying. The White House Budget Office is telling federal agencies to prepare plans for mass firings during a possible government shutdown. The move would represent a substantial escalation beyond normal shutdown protocols in recent years, under which government workers deemed non-essential in the case of a funding lapse were typically furloughed and eventually brought back when funding is restored, usually with back pay provided. Stock futures are slipping on this Thursday morning. Gina Cervetti, Bloomberg Radio.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local. Starts here. Good morning, LKN is back with more shenanigans and spotless cleaning support because this show's messier than your kitchen. WSIC. Local. Starts here.
Country happenings in Boone's Embrace. Greystone Lodge with its gentle grace. Concierge level service so fine in the heart of mountains where trees align.
Good morning, LKN 834. Happy Thursday to you. Always enjoy checking in with Western North Carolina Greystone Lodge, Gray, GreystoneLodge.com. Beautiful boutique hotel located in Boone, North Carolina. Selena joins us this morning. Selena, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
Oh, another day in paradise. Remembering this week, 1 year, though, on Saturday being the official, I think, date of Hurricane Helene. Where is your mind at in all of that Western North Carolina related to Helene and just life now in Western North Carolina? What comes to mind for you?
I think right right now, I'm, at the point where we are just celebrating that we're open and that we are ready for tourists, and we are excited for this fall season.
And you've got a lot of great partnerships. That's something that has just been incredible in our time of knowing each other, how much Greystone Lodge, how much you guys care about the community and those partnerships and remembering and keeping everybody connected. You've got another special guest with you today, Victoria Bowman. She's the executive director of Avery County Chamber of Commerce. Victoria, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. How are the folks in Avery County doing?
You know what? We're doing okay. I'm not going to lie. We're a little triggered this week because it's raining. So we don't love that it's raining coming up to the milestone. But, kind of same as Selena, we are celebrating the fact that we are on the road to recovery. We are open for business. We are welcoming tourists. We are welcoming our locals from surrounding counties. And we just want to move past this. We're always, it's going to be a part of our DNA. It's always going to be a scar, but we want to look through the dashboard and not continue to look through the rear view.
You're no stranger to Avery County, to the high country by any stretch, but being executive director of the Avery County Chamber of Commerce, that just happened this year. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, it has been a wild ride. Definitely still drinking from a fire hose over here. I started on August 1st. I was actually on the board of directors for 3 years, and the opportunity just came up to make the transition. I've been the festival chair of Woolly Worm Festival, so it kind of just, it fits together. So it's been amazing and such a privilege to be an advocate for our small businesses in the high country.
We've got a wonderful relationship with our local chamber here in Lake Norman, the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce. We believe in the power of the Chamber of Commerce. How would you describe your vision for the Avery County Chamber of Commerce and what you're looking to hopefully accomplish and just help portray for your members and for the community over the next year?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think the back half of this year and definitely on the vision board for 2026 is the phrase I keep using is the chamber needs to be the conduit to connectivity. So we have such a beautiful role here being agnostic to any type of funding. We're not supported by any government entity. The only folks we owe ROI to is our members and our partners. So that's such a cool space to operate in because we get to have vision and we get to execute. And our Northern Star is just growing our businesses and making sure that we are contributing to the infrastructure of our county, not just for our tourists and the people who keep us all employed, but for all of those commercial businesses, much like Selena's, who really are the root of keeping this community thriving.
I've got some dear friends in Spruce Pine area. What would you say makes you Avery County unique in the small business world? What is it that really shines there at Avery County?
It's so eclectic up here. I think that is what really drew my family to this area. We are kind of that quintessential transplant from Florida. We've been here for 4.5 years, but my husband went to App State. This was always our happy place, vacationing, bringing our family up here. And there's just something about the diversity of this area because you could move maybe 5 miles and the landscape is different. The culture of the people are different, but there's such a tie to the strength and the camaraderie of the community. You feel a part of it the minute you're up here. Like they just welcome you with open arms. And it's been an adjustment, definitely coming from a huge metro to something a little bit smaller. I do miss Target and my Uber Eats opportunity. But there's just so much pride in being able to support those small mom and pops because you know that that's going to pay for ballet lessons or paying somebody's mortgage. And it just makes you feel good to transact like that.
We tell people all the time, the one of the wonderful things we love about the high country is your ability to travel to different areas, right, in a single trip, where you could be in Boone and you could head over to Avery County, or you could jump over to another section of the high country. What are some of those attractions that you see consistently, people coming through Avery County and the surrounding area through the high country for?
I mean, I got to say the number one here, really year-round, is Grandfather Mountain. I mean, it's stunning in every season, and it'll take your breath away. I think, the cool thing about that mountain is that they really concentrate on conservation and education. So all of those attractions are really rooted and grounded in that mission. So it doesn't feel touristy. So I think that's a cool thing even for the locals, right? Like, we go up there all the time. I've been there a million times, and we're going up today actually to shoot some content, but it still feels like a new experience. So that's one of my favorites. And then honestly, just kind of taking the stroll through downtown Banner Elk. There's so much going on there. Lisa McRae College is based there, and they're thriving. And it's just one of those things that you can park and just exist for hours between the restaurants and the retail, and just kind of take in, the nature that God gave us. It's beautiful.
You've got two great mountains right there as well beyond Grandfather Mountain. You got Beach Mountain, you got Sugar Mountain as well. We're coming up on ski season. It's wild to think we're already approaching again towards ski season. How you feeling about it? Are you a skier or a snowboarder? You get out in the snow, or are you more après ski?
I am a little bit more of a sit in the lodge with a nice little whiskey. That's my vibe, for sure. But
that's mine too. Yep, I love it.
Just like, I'm afraid on the knees. The old girl, once you hit the 40s, I'm like, the joints don't really work the same. So I'll take in the view. But yeah, I mean, we're excited. And yeah, it's literally, I think Beach, if I am correct, I believe Beach is trying to open on November 22nd, and Sugar has got to be close around there. So it's just insane to think that we're already talking about that.
Already, and a wonderful opportunity to visit Avery County, and you can go by and pass through and visit the shops and hang out. Maybe stop by and see Victoria. She's the executive director of the Avery County Chamber of Commerce. Congratulations on the new role. Probably voluntold to some degree, I would imagine, as well for that one. but for those that don't know of Avery County or haven't heard of it before, give us the pitch. Why should someone come by Avery County and hang out with you guys?
Avery County, is just, it's a gem. It's an undiscovered gem. It was the last county to be incorporated in the state of North Carolina, which I just learned a couple weeks ago. So, that old adage, you save the best for last, right? So we got a lot here. Come and see us, especially on October 18th and 19th with My Woolly Worm. Meriwether is ready.
The Woolly Worm Festival, that is coming up. Now, you were previously, I believe, the chair of that Woolly Worm. Is that right? You were previously chair of the Woolly Worm Festival?
Yes, sir. Yes. Another, you want to talk about voluntelling. I think they saw me coming.
Give us the highlights of the Woolly Worm Festival. If people haven't been or they want to go, what could they expect?
So we're just so thrilled because obviously with last year and the hurricane, the cancellation was really hard. That was actually my first year as being chair. I was on the planning committee for a few years. So I got to be the one to make the call last year, which was super fun. So we've had 2 years to bring this vision to life. And the idea with this festival is it's all around the folklore of our woolly worm, basically predicting how intense the weather is going to be. So we're right up there with the groundhog. And as far as the accuracy, our winning worm has predicted the weather, I think like an accuracy rate of 90%, something crazy like that. So it's kind of nuts. My friends in Florida are like, you do what? I'm like, yeah, we race a worm up a string, but it's lovely. But it's really about community. And, we have over 160 craft vendors who come. Some vendors have been coming for over 20 years. So there is some serious history to this festival. 2 days long, really packed days. It's 9 to 5 on Saturday, 9 to 4 on Sunday. But I think the biggest draw for this festival and where it is in my heart is this festival completely gives its proceeds back to the community. So you will see Avery County schools all over this festival. They'll be there fundraising. Profits go back into grants through the Kiwanis Foundation that go to youth organizations within Avery County and the high country. And then something new that I'm launching that I'm really, really excited about is we're going to develop a foundation within the festival to drive more scholarship funds towards arts and athletics recovery. We did a little bit of that this year with a donation that the festival received, but we want to really build on that momentum to try to continue to help some of these long-term dreams come true for these kiddos. And that is actually in memory of our original Mr. Woolly Worm, Mr. Roy Craigie, who we lost this year. So that is kind of going to be how we memorialize Roy's energy and all of these wonderful things that he did to bring this vision to life. So we're really excited to show people 2 years worth of event planning now.
October 18th and 19th, the Woolly Worm Festival is going down. You can make your plans now. You're going to need a place to stay. Greystone Lodge, Gray, GreystoneLodge.com. Selena, how's everything at the Greystone?
It's going wonderful as always.
Gotta love it. You can
love
visit the WSIC News app on the local deal section. Get 15% standing discount, 15% off your stay. Just use that link there in the WSIC News app. Selena, Victoria, thank you so much for both of you coming on this morning. Love checking in with the High Country. Wide open for business. Ready for everybody to come on up there. Make your plans today. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
High country nights and the fire's burning warm. Greystone Lodge welcomes all who come round the door. Concierge service, they know what you need. In Boone you'll find peace, let your worries recede. If I were a poet, I'd pen you a verse. In these mountains so grand, life's troubles disperse.
Play LKN.com and sign up for the weekly newsletter. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Back like mosquitoes and flip-flops. This is Good Morning LKN, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Good morning, LKN. 8:48. Happy Thursday to you. You know, when do you start thinking about lunch? Is that like you get hungry later, or
yeah,
you
I usually
you
just
think
wake
about...
up thinking about lunch. Sometimes I go to bed thinking about what I'm going to eat for lunch the next day. Just depends on how hungry I am.
You may, if you use SNAP benefits, you may be changing what you're buying for lunch at the grocery store, potentially. Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins was out in front of the White House yesterday, along with Dr. Ben Carson. Had a few comments as far as some of the changes going on within the SNAP program. Let's go ahead and take a listen here and see what's going on.
What that means is for the SNAP, the families that participate in SNAP from around the country, that now if you are a retailer and you are providing the food that the taxpayer dollars are used to buy that food, that we're now doubling the amount of healthy options from 12 to 28 in every retailer. So for example, under the old rules, they had to carry one protein. Well, that could have been bag of beef jerky or a protein bar. But now it has to include eggs, turkey, ham, cheese, dairy, etc. So the opportunity to fundamentally begin to transform how we are approaching the way that government programs are run, how we're making sure that those with the least among us have what they need to be able to be the next Dr. Ben Carson for this country and leading this country. And so that was just another step. We have the dietary guidelines coming out very soon. Dr. Carson's going to play a major role in that. We'll have a very big announcement, most likely next month, but there will be a fundamental shift in the way that we are suggesting, and ultimately the DGAs drive a lot of the government nutrition programs. So that's coming soon. Stay tuned, amongst other things.
So the number of items is interesting, and I don't know the answer on this directly. Is this... Are they requiring the grocery stores to have items in the SNAP, or is it the government just saying you're allowed to buy more items?
I'm not quite sure how that works, because if they're changing the rules, then they'll have to notify everybody that it changes. And I could see an instance where someone goes and buys what they've usually purchased with their SNAP benefits. They go to the register and they're like, oh, now you have to have.
Or you have to have more.
You have to have more. You have to add some more things in there. And that could cause some confusion, controversy, people upset at the register. And it's just, it's the grocery store workers who are making minimum wage having to enforce this. So I don't know how they're going to plan to.
Not sure, but this is obviously it seems like a big change, at least as far as.
They used to have in the stores like what qualified for SNAP.
Yeah.
I haven't paid attention recently, and I don't go into the store that often anymore. I do a lot of the pickup. Yeah. So I don't know if that's still there, but it used to be there. Like this qualifies for SNAP, so I don't know if they still do that.
Someone who was standing next to Secretary Rollins during that video clip was Dr. Ben Carson. He is former Secretary of HUD under the first administration with President Trump. He now, though, has a new role, National Nutrition Advisor. He has some comments as well.
If you don't have your health, and what contributes to your health? Your diet. You are what you eat. And, this administration really wants to look at it from the inception, from how we conduct our planting, our harvesting, how it gets to your plate, what things are done to it that are good, what things in the past have been done that are bad. What's good for your health? It makes all the difference in the world. And, I was telling the secretary about a friend of mine who has diabetes, and it was difficult to control. And he's been in Italy for the last 2 months, and his diabetes has gone away. And he's been eating fresh fruit, not a lot of prepared. It makes all the difference in the world. We're going to be looking at all those factors for the American people.
So Dr. Carson curing diabetes, it sounds like, is part of the roadmap for his new initiative as National Nutrition Advisor at the U.S. Department of Agriculture. I think this is an awesome fit for him. I think and I don't want to say claim to fame, right, but where he really got his kind of name, he was the first, I think, to surgically separate Siamese twins. I think something like that. He was very involved in that. I'm pretty sure is his start. Something like that of an origin story.
We call them conjoined twins.
Conjoined twins instead of Siamese.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's a little rude. We call them conjoined twins.
Sorry.
It's okay.
The conjoined twins, yeah, so. Sorry about that. National Nutrition Advisor there, Dr. Ben Carson. So you're a big salad guy, Patrick. How do you feel about this one?
Oh, good. Yeah. I feel good about it. Well, as he mentioned, his friend traveling abroad, eating different. Mm-hmm. America as a country, the FDA is just like we have an administration that's not administration, but the FDA. We have a department that just sucks up money, and they don't do a damn thing. They're horrible. Mm-hmm. The way that we process food in this country is terrible.
But they're taking the artificial flavors or colors out of Utz.
That's like chips. That's like one step out of a million that they need to make, It's
all
like, good, take the color. There's a whole lot more. It's like
starting in 2027 though. So
how about we take
I think potato chips turn
shelf.
green after a while, right? Isn't that what they They turn green. And
I guess we're all going to find out.
The artificial colors are, again, I'm telling you, when you get that fourth bag back, we're going to find out inventory wise who's making too much inventory. We're going to know real quick.
We're all just going to be snacking on salads with honey mustard on the side by 2027.
Or air frying your own potatoes for your own chips,
yourself,
your homemade chips, rather than you're buying it at the store.
Now my lunch break is going to have to be 3 hours long because I got to make my own chips.
Boss.
Sorry,
grab an apple. That's an option too.
Are you big on growing your own food? Like, do you think you could handle growing your own?
Skill? Yeah, I don't know. I kill a lot of plants, so I don't think I could that's basically what it is. I'm looking like, I don't know if I got the skill for it. I'm big on somebody else growing it, but I just don't have the skill for it. And so I think I'd kill a lot. I don't think I'd come up with a lot of crops.
Because at some point they have to change the rules where everybody can have a cow, right? Like it's got to go to that. They really make this possible to go as healthy as you can. You got to eliminate some restrictions to make it feasible.
Yeah.
So in your neighborhoods, your HOAs, and your subdivisions, it's gonna have to be some kind of change.
Right. You're gonna have to let me have my chickens now.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, how are we gonna do all this? Right.
Think of you live in a subdivision.
Yeah.
Think about every lawn. Think of that was no longer a lawn, but that was a garden of some sort.
I mean, how is Noah going to deliver it to the neighbors if he can't mutton bust his way there? I don't get it. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know how that's going to work.
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a cow, and I'm like, okay, well, the next steps for making that cow into a steak. I don't know if I can do that. I need someone else to do that.
No, I don't think I could do that, but I would like to have some chickens in the backyard.
You know who probably knows the answer?
Who?
The Home Ad Show audience, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11, whether you're buying, selling, or celebrating birthdays and anniversaries. You're hanging out with Patrick Reynolds.
Patrick.
844 Studio 4, 844-788-3464. That's the phone number you call. Included with those that win the celebration, we kind of have a little bonus giveaway going on there.
A bit.
You got the Carolina Classic Fair. What do you know about this thing?
This sounds like a fun event. Never been, but it sounds like it's going on for a while. It's up in Winston-Salem. It begins next weekend. It runs for about 10 days-ish or so, I believe.
Yeah, 10 big days.
It sounds like big, sounds fun. I'm a fair guy. Love, as we talk about the animals turning into steak and chops. I do love the animals. I love farms. Don't have the skill to operate one, but yeah, rides. Now I do steer clear of the fried Oreos and the fried Twinkies. Try to do that.
The funnel cake?
Yeah, no, can't do that.
No, not doing that
I'm on
either?
Dr. Carson's side on this one. Try to, avoid that.
I enjoy. I've been to the Carolina Classic Fair
have?
before. It is a very good fair. My sister lives in Winston-Salem, and it's a very good
Nice.
fair because I grew up in Shelby with the Cleveland County Fair, the largest agricultural fair.
Which I've been to.
In the state, yeah.
Yeah,
Free
that is
mutton
pretty
busting.
good.
Yeah, mutton busting. Not free, no. You have to pay entry. It's $5.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Well,
get
not
wild.
one, but to the mutton busting.
Yes, I have one.
The funnel cake.
I have one. I did win the baking competition once, one for my peanut butter cookies and my chocolate chip cookies. So my claim to fame, big time in Cleveland County.
You've told that story before.
I think I
believe
have told that
yeah.
story before, but
Oh,
yes,
that sounds familiar.
She tells it every day.
Carolina Classic Fair has fireworks going on nightly as well, which is
They
really
have some
cool.
really cool stuff happening though.
They got the hot dog eating contest, and then there's this I don't know if y'all hear that, and there's also a squirrel who rides water skis. That's
I
pretty
love
wild.
the water skiing squirrel.
Yeah.
Those things are cool.
Yeah.
Squeaky.
Yeah, I don't know if it's me just going
I
crazy.
got a craving
or
for
not.
a funnel cake suddenly. I don't know why.
They got a lot of different attractions, and if you win the birthday and anniversary celebration, then you have the opportunity. You might find when you get mailed your certificate, you may find some extra little treats hidden within that certificate.
Possibly some Carolina Classic Fair tickets may make their way into that envelope with your birthday.
And so what you really want to do is you want to call in 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464. That's the phone number you call if you want to buy, sell, or celebrate birthdays and anniversaries. You can do that each and every day, 9 to 11, Monday through Friday with
Halloween
Patrick Reynolds.
season, so this makes
spooky
sense.
season.
Definitely. Spooky is the lineup today, probably some would say. 9 to 11, you've got Patrick Reynolds, host of the Home Ad Show. Again, 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464. That is the phone number you call if you want to buy, sell, or celebrate. 11
than the
o'clock
crows.
today. About town, Mayor Woody Washam of the town of Cornelius, bringing the insight as to what is going on in the town of Cornelius, what is affecting around the area in Cornelius. There's a lot going on. All you got to do is drive down Catawba Avenue, and you will see all of the things that are happening throughout Cornelius, because it's pretty much one town. No, it's bigger than just one road, but it feels like it sometimes. Noon to 3, Monday through Friday, you've got the Todd Starnes radio show. Need that national political addiction itch? You can listen to the Todd Starnes. 3 to 4 o'clock, you've got Purple Heart Homes and Putting the Pieces Back Together. Wonderful organization located in Statesville, North Carolina, that helps with the reintegration of veterans throughout this wonderful country. They've done builds of tiny house builds for folks 49 out of the 50 states already.
Including
and Puerto Rico. 49 plus Puerto Rico.
That's territory.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. Thank you
paid
for
attention
that.
in school.
Yes, you did. 4 o'clock, Joshua Doby, certified financial planner of North Main Financial Group, giving you the insight as to the financial markets, what's going on. Don't forget, tonight, 7 to 9 p.m., the special Davidson, the town hall is going down live, as well as video live stream. You could submit your questions or come by town hall and ask. Davidson commissioners and Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools District 1 candidates. Looking forward to it. Have a great day, my kid.
Serving you better than ever before. 105.9, 100.7. WSIC, Statesville, Mooresville, North Charlotte.